Hey yo everybody, ProdCharles here, and in this video we are going to analyze the final scene of Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location. I've taken a look at this scene quite a bit and I've been trying to go through it and get an understanding of it, so I want to go through it with you guys now, step by step, telling you what I think it means, and hopefully you can give me a response saying whether you agree or not based on what I show you. Alright, let's get into it.
Father.
First of all, he says father. Now we do know that these animatronics were made by a company called Afton Technology or something like that, and we know that the creator of the company is William Afton. He had a son called Michael Afton. Michael Afton is the one that's talking here. For the longest time, we thought that William Afton, the one who committed the crime of the missing children's deaths, remember the missing children that he apparently murdered at the beginning of the game? Everybody thought Purple Guy was him, but no, he's actually the pinkish purple guy. The guy that's talking now is Michael Afton, the purple guy. Let's continue.
It's me, Michael.
There you go, his name's Michael.
I found it.
I found it. What did he find?
It was right where you said it would be. They were all there.
They were all there. All the animatronics that he had to find.
They didn't recognize me at first, but then they thought I was you.
Big point here. The animatronics could not tell the difference between Michael Afton and William Afton. What does that tell you? Michael Afton will always be chased by animatronics. Let that sink in for a bit. No matter where Michael Afton goes, the animatronics will think he is William Afton and they will chase after him. Very important, make sure you take that note down because I'm going to come back to it later.
And I found her. I put her back together.
I found her, I put it back together. Who did he find? He found baby / Enid, I don't know what you want to call it, whatever purple guy spits out at the end. He found that, and that represents the spirit of the child that died due to the baby incident. If you didn't know, William Afton had 2 sons and a daughter. His daughter did not want to listen to him in regards to going near baby because baby handed out these nice ice creams, but she didn't know that baby was a killer machine. One day she went against her father's wishes and baby crushed her with a gigantic claw. Her spirit got encased in that animatronic. Michael Afton went back to the animatronic, repaired it, and then it came back to life as, I guess, Enid. I'm not really sure what happened there, like, it scooped itself out of the baby skeleton, the baby animatronic, and the endoskeleton that was left over, and the mask, and all the features that you see on Enid right now represent what he's talking about now when he mentions this she. It's the spirit of the daughter encased in that animatronic endoskeleton.
Just like you asked me to.
Just like you asked me to. This means he was actually sent out in Sister Location. In Sister Location, he was sent out, guys, by his father, William Afton, to go find her.
She's free now.
She's free now. The purpose was to get her out. That's why scooping the purple guy is actually the true ending, even though it's a bad ending. Insane.
But something is wrong with me. I should be dead.
This confirms that he's the purple guy because the purple guy came back to life when Enid ejected itself from his body, which is really weird, and she kept on saying, "You won't die, you won't die, you won't die." Well, this is why, guys. She made him immortal. There's some power. Maybe she still had love for him or something, but oh, maybe it's because she even thought it was her father and she wanted him to forgive her for going against his wishes or something. But no matter what happened, there was some supernatural force behind her being in the endoskeleton and her using that force to bring Purple Guy back to life and to keep him alive despite him being a decayed body. Let's continue.
But I'm not. I've been living in shadows.
I've been living in shadows. Super important. I've been living in shadows. He does not enter the daylight. He generally attacks in the darkness or at nighttime. This ties back to the other things I've said earlier. Let's keep going.
There is only one thing left for me to do now. I'm going to come find you. I'm going to come find you.
Boom! I'm going to come find you. He is now setting off on a journey in order to find William Afton. What does he want to do with him? Who knows? Is it revenge? Is it to live happily ever after with Enid? Who knows? But what we do know is that this story will continue, and once again, the protagonist. Now, keep in mind here, I'm saying protagonist is the purple guy, Michael Afton. Guys, what I'm trying to get out here, he's been living in the shadows all these years. The animatronics all think that he's William Afton, and he's on a journey to find his father, William Afton. Guys, this whole time, we have been Michael Afton in every single FNAF game. Except for FNAF 3, we have been the purple guy, Michael Afton. Doesn't that make sense? He's the only one, other than William Afton, that has the technical knowledge to deal with all of the animatronics. Did that send chills down your spine? It sent chills down my spine when I thought of it. Now you guys might be thinking, hey, well, what about FNAF 4? Well, look at the room of the kid in FNAF 4. People think that this kid here, this kid in the middle of the screen, is the kid that we play as in FNAF 4. Look at the room that he's in. Does that look like the room that we play in FNAF 4? No, it doesn't. The room in FNAF 4 has 2 side doors and 1 closet door. This one has 1 entrance door and no other doors. The only thing that's similar are the plush toys. So how do we know that when this kid died in that bite, let's see if I can find the bite now. In this incident, right? How do we know? This one right here. Bam! Huge tragedy in FNAF history. How do we know that the spirit of the child did not enter that Fazbear suit and then come back to haunt the big brother, Michael Afton, the big brother, the guy wearing the Foxy mask, right afterwards, and we're playing as him in FNAF 4. That's why he has all those nightmares about Foxy, about all the animatronics, Nightmare Bonnie, Nightmare Chica, Nightmare Fredbear, who's probably the son. All of these animatronics that were killed by William Afton, and the little brother who was essentially killed by his big brother, Michael Afton, are going after Michael Afton because they think he is William Afton, or maybe that little brother's spirit is telling all the animatronics that he is the person they should target. Alright, but again, you guys might think back, hey, what about in Five Nights at Freddy's 3, the phone call that said this.
Hello. This is just a reminder of company policy concerning the safe room. The safe room is reserved for equipment and or other property not being currently used and as a backup safety location for employees only. This is not a break room. It should not be considered a place for employees to hide and or congregate. And under no circumstance should a customer ever be taken into this room and out of the main show area. Management has also been made aware that the Spring Bonnie animatronic has been noticeably moved and would like to remind employees that this costume is not safe to wear under any circumstances. Thank you, and remember to smile. You are the face of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Okay guys, let's start with the movement of the Spring Bonnie suit. Who is going to be touching that suit? Who's going to be touching any of the animatronics? Where in Night 4, they received a call specifically telling them not to touch the spring suits. No one. No one's going to do it. And in the night prior, let's listen to that call. It's important to listen to these in a certain order.
Hello. There's been a slight change of company policy concerning use of the suit. Don't. After learning of an
Why?
unfortunate incident at the sister location involving multiple and simultaneous spring lock failures, the company has deemed the suit temporarily unfit for employees.
This is what many people think is in reference to the purple guy entering the spring suit that we see in the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 cutscene. And in the Five Nights at Freddy's 4 cutscene, it's going into the future and showing us what's happening in the future. Keep in mind that this says Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. It's a sister location to the location we were playing at in the first game. Purple Guy has been going from establishment to establishment, trying to find and disassemble all of these animatronics. What's he trying to do? Is he trying to find his father? Is he trying to find Enid again? I'm not quite sure. In the sister location final scene, he says that he's trying to find his father. But why? Why is he trying to do that? Now guys, you might also say, he's talking about a sister location. All of this stuff that's happened so far in like the past week has happened in the sister location game. Guys, the name of the establishment is Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. The phone call is referring to the sister location of Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. That happened in like 2003 or whenever it was, in the 2000s. Listen to the voice of the phone guy in this recording.
Safety is top priority.
It's the same one from the first game. He's got all of the weird knacks, the hello, hello. It's all the same. Now guys, with all of these things having been said, there's still one more thing to cover, and that's the names of each character in each game. And the only explanation I can give is that he's changed his name each time and accepted all of these night shift positions because of his ugly appearance. Do you guys remember the final minigame? Hold on. The final minigame for, I think it was Top Shelf. Let's take a look at that. Look at those people. Look at that guy there. Look at those two. They're hiding behind their houses when he's walking down the street. Who is going to hire this guy as a security guard during the day? Who's going to do that? Unless they were desperate. And there is one case where they're desperate, and if you guys can figure that out, then let me know in the comments, and I'll give you a cookie or something because you're really smart. That is why Purple Guy would assume the night shift position from 12 AM to 6 AM because nobody else will take these jobs. He's the most qualified person for the job, and he's ugly as heck. It's the only way that he can continue his journey of finding all these animatronics, messing with their codes in each of the custom nights in order to fulfill his quest of finding his father, or whatever it was before he said he would find his father. Maybe it was to find Enid because Enid was set free. And guys, that's all I have for you. What do you guys think of this? I think this is actually quite mind-blowing. It's not a perfect theory. There are flaws, and I'm posting this video out there for you guys to find the flaws. So guys, let me know what you think in the comments, prodigies. Come on, let's unite, let's figure this out. Remember to subscribe if you enjoy videos like this, and multiply that like if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time. See ya!